Welcome. So in this video, in this session, we are going to set up MySQL together, which is the relational database management system software that we are going to be using for the entirety of our dive into SQL for data analytics and data science. So, firstly, what you want to do is you want to bring up your favorite web browser. Then you want to go to Google and search MySQL download or something like that. Then it will bring you to this official web page. Sorry, this Google search page. So you probably want to click on this first one here. And when you come here, you are probably going to see different one. I think what we should do is we can actually go to the community. We can search the community version. So we say MySQL community download. So if you click on either this or um, this one, let's check this one out. Um, we should, yeah. So we are on Windows, so we are going to click on this MySQL installer for Windows. And yeah, it will bring us to this page. So there are two things, right? Firstly, we have this one that is 2.1 megabytes, and we have another one which is 565 megabytes. So you probably want to download this one once and for all, because if you download this, it's still going to, like, when you start installation, it is still going to trigger like this download here. So I prefer to just download this. I'm going to click on download, then pause this video till it's done. It has not started. You get greeted with this page. So the next thing you want to do is you want to click on no thanks, just start my download. Except you want to log in and do all those other stuff. I'd recommend you just proceed to no thanks, just start my download. And that is going to trigger a download. So I'm just gonna click on save. And the download has started. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pause the video. Okay, so welcome back. The download is done, and I'm just going to click on showing folder. We're going to find it here. So the next thing I want to do is begin the installation, and it goes without saying that you need to keep your internet working while doing this. So it is going to begin the setup, and I'm going to click yes. It's pretty straightforward. If you've ever installed anything on Windows in the past, so it's pretty straightforward. Again, you click yes here, and yeah, validating internet and all of that. So you get greeted with this dialog, this particular box here, this window here. So what I like to do is I like to choose full installation. Then I'm going to say next, and all of these are getting ready to install. So if you do not have like very strong internet, this might take a while because it might still like try to like install some stuff. So I'm just going to click on execute. So currently it's trying to install the MySQL server. Then after that, MySQL server is the actual database engine itself. like the stuff under the hood that does all of the database management. Then Workbench is like the IDE. I don't use this as much, but um I'm going to be teaching the entirety of the course with it because it is very beginner friendly, and it is what you're going to see majority of the time when you see people like walking you through MySql. And then there's the shell, which is like the IDE for that, and this other stuff, all of these other stuff, documentation and that. So Workbench will really not take too long, but shell, in my experience, takes a while before it finishes. So this might take a while. So what I'm going to do again is pause this video till all of these are done. Okay, so it has finished, it has completed. So the next thing we want to do is we want to say next, and then next, and you basically want to leave everything here as it is. Then we do next, and this is fine also next. But what you want to do is you want to choose a password. I just advise people to just choose something simple that you're going to remember. So, and this is important. It's important that you remember it. So, I'm just going to use 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to repeat that here also. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter if it says week. So, the next thing we want to do is we want to say next, and next again, then next, then execute. This also at this particular step here might take a little while. It might take a little while here also, but sometimes it does not, it just blows right through it. So yeah, like it did here. So I'm going to click finish, then next again, and everything here is fine. So I'm going to say finish, next again. Then I'm going to put my password from earlier. I'm going to put it here 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to click on check to see if we are correct. It says connection failed. I think I might have typed a wrong password. Yeah, so check now. Connection succeeded. I want to say next, then execute, and wait for that to finish. It will not take long. Say finish again, and next again. Then, I mean, if you want MySQL Workbench to come up after we're done, you leave this check. If you want to also start the shell, you leave it checked. So basically, just leave both checked and say finish. And this is the shell. Like I said earlier, the shell is basically like a terminal where you can directly query MySQL, right? And the other one, which is like the important one for now, is this particular IDE called the Workbench. I'm going to make it bigger rather. So if I should scroll down here, there is already an existing connection here. So I'm just going to click on it. You can click on this here. Or another thing that you could do, but just basically just click on this. This is better to work with. If you want to add a new connection, you can always click this one. But for now, just click on this, and it's going to ask for our password. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the password from earlier. I'm going to click on save password in vault, then click on OK, and it is going to load the environment for us. So what you want to do is you want to make this smaller so you have like a larger area, because basically you are really not going to be using these SQL additions as much. So you close this, then you switch this from administration here, switch it to schemas, and you see all of your databases that we have. So these are like the practice databases that came with MySQL. So database that you can practice with although I am going to give you a link to a database that we are going to be using in this course. So what you could do is just this is not something you should worry about. You will say use Sakila and control. Then if we run that, you can click on this thunder button. So it activates this particular database here, and you could check the tables. There are a lot of different tables in that. And majority of the things that we've covered in the introduction to databases, we see tables that are interconnected and all of that. And when we move forward in the course, you're going to see how every other thing works. So the next thing I want to do now is we want to actually bring in the database that we are going to be using for this particular course. And that database, the link to the database, I'm going to add it to the section of this particular lesson where you have the materials to download. So this is the link here. You'll find it in the materials section. So just copy the link, go to your browser again, paste it in, and once you do that, just click on download here. And if you are unable to find that particular link, I might just like add the full file. I might just add the full file to this particular notwing.sql file. So what you want to do is you want to right click on it and open it with your notepad. I prefer that you open it with notepad and not workbench. Notepad is better. So open it with notepad just once. And what you want to do now is Control A and then Control C, copy everything, then come into this place and Control V it. That is, you paste the whole thing in. Then the next thing is you want to Control A the whole thing and then execute with this particular button here. So just click execute with this. And it is running currently. That is why you see this box here. And I think there is an issue because at a particular line here, the query stopped. So I'm going to, so I think there's a cutoff around this area. Let's go check if it is from the gates, that it is that same way in the data set. So I'm in the database. So what I want to do is I want to remove this line here. Control A this whole thing again and rerun it. Still running. Cool. So we're done. We are done. So what we want to do is we want to now click on this refresh button here, this tiny refresh button here. Now we have our Notwing database, we have our tables, and our tables has consist of all of these different our database contains all of these different tables. So we are ready, and I'm just going to delete all of these. We are ready and set to begin to query this particular database and just use MySql generally. So that's how you set up MySql and bring a practice database into it. So yeah, thank you very much. See you in the next one.